On behalf of the Rosemount High School faculty, staff, and the graduating class of 2019, welcome to Rosemount High School 102nd Annual Commencement Ceremony. My name is Pete Roback, and I am grateful to serve as the principal of Rosemount High School. Thank you for being with us this evening to celebrate and to recognize the accomplishments of our 636 graduates. Thank you to the Rosemount High School Band for the musical selections this evening. The Rosemount High School Band is led and directed by Mr. Taylor Eliason, Mr. Scott Palmer, Mr. Bo Hooper, and Mr. Leon. At this time, I would like to direct your attention to the stage area and introduce you to the school district officials participating in tonight's ceremony. Behind me and to my left, representing the Board of Education, is Board Chairperson, Ms. Jackie Magnuson, and Board Vice Chairperson, Mr. Joe Albright. Representing our district leadership team, Mr. Tom Peterstone, Director of Human Resources, and Ms. Kaya Brown, Director of Community Education. Ms. Magnuson, Mr. Albright, Mr. Peterstone, and Ms. Brown, on behalf of the entire Rosemount High School community, thank you for joining us this evening, and thank you for all of the work you do on behalf of not only Rosemount High School students, but all District 196 students. It is my honor to draw special attention to this next group of distinguished guests. Joining us this evening are school leaders who have made great contributions to the Rosemount High School community. Specifically, these guests represent the faculty and staffs of elementary and middle schools in which many of our graduates attended. Here representing these schools tonight, to my left, are Mr. Drew Geltner, Principal of Red Pine Elementary. Mr. Tom Idstrom, Principal of Rosemount Elementary School. Mr. Eric Hansen, Principal of Rosemount Middle School. And Mr. Dan Wilharber, Principal of Scott Highlands Middle School. Drew, Tom, Eric, and Dan, and all members of the faculties and staffs of schools at which these students attended, on behalf of the graduates of 2019 and the Rosemount High School faculty and staff, please accept our gratitude and congratulations. Thank you for joining us on this important celebration. We are touched that you are here, and we want to pause and recognize the role you have played, the relationships that you have built, and the lives in which you have positively influenced. We are grateful and proud to consider you all members of the Irish nation and the Rosemount High School community. Thank you again. And there is one final special group I'd like to recognize this evening, the faculty and staff of Rosemount High School. Some of them are here in the arena with us tonight, others are working behind the scenes. Included in this group are all of the Rosemount faculty and staff who are responsible for the preparation and setup for this ceremony. While our colleagues in the elementary and middle schools help prepare these graduates for high school, it is the faculty and staff here at Rosemount High School who help these students complete their K through 12 school journey. Would all of the faculty and staff in attendance this evening please stand and be recognized? The senior speaker for the graduating class of 2019 is AJ Tabura. AJ was selected as class speaker through a competitive audition process conducted by a panel of Rosemount High School faculty members. AJ is the son of Anna and Darwin Tabura. Like many students here tonight, AJ took advantage and excelled in RHS opportunities. And when asked what value and memory he holds most dear, his answer was this: most definitely, it was my time in concert choir, meeting new friends and strengthening existing friendships, and coming to the realization that these friends have helped me to learn and to grow and have shaped me into the person I am today. During his time at Rosemount High School, AJ was a member of speech team for 4 years, where he received academic All-American honors. He was also an All-South Suburban Conference performer, national tournament qualifier, and 2-year captain. In addition to speech, AJ participated in debate, theater, onstage, choir, and National Honor Society. AJ is also an AP Scholar of Distinction, 4-year academic letter winner, and honor graduate. He plans to attend the University of Minnesota Twin Cities in the College of Science and Engineering. AJ plans to major in civil engineering. Please welcome Rosemount High School's class of 2019 student speaker, AJ Tabura.
Hello, I'm just gonna put my smart water right there, and thank you, Mr. Roback, for the amazing introduction. It's amazing to be here, and a huge good evening to the school board, our wonderful faculty, the friends and family that joined us tonight or watching live, and of course, the graduates. You know, it feels like, it feels like just yesterday we were all panicking over high school. I remember my older friends telling me horror stories about how crazy high school was. You know, a 10th grader actually told me, and I quote, "You gotta be careful, because some seniors like to walk around the hallways and just sucker punch freshmen." And that's when I knew that high school was gonna get very interesting. But you know, I walked in on the first day of school, ready to throw down and get a 4.0 GPA. Neither of which happened, but that's okay. And, you know, obviously it was just a story, but I think stories are interesting. See, do you want to know the great thing about stories? It's the way we communicate and summarize our lives and experiences. It all breaks down into narratives. We view our world as a collection of anecdotes. So I thought for this speech, I would talk about some stories that summarize our time here at Rosemount High School. And because this is a graduation speech, these stories are going to talk about the past, the present, and the future. The first story. I remember back on the first day of freshman year, Mr. Erdman told us that high school shouldn't be the best years of our lives. You know, he was right. Sometimes they weren't. But instead, he said that we should treat high school as a launching off point. And he was right about that too. Do you want to know the great thing about stories? Every good story starts with an exposition, a beginning to the story that molds heroes. And this school was our exposition. This school gave us opportunities to become the heroes in our own stories. Regardless of how your time here was, it is undeniable that the past 4 years have shaped us to be who we are now. Growing up, I was unathletic, which is surprising given my intimidating and towering form. But regardless, Rosemount has gave me so many options to join groups. We had clubs, sports activities, and classes that fit our interests. And not every school can say that. But luckily enough, Rosemount can. We had the fruit of opportunity, and all we had to do was grab it. It was like a choose-your-own-adventure story, except every choice was a good one. Our story's exposition is only possible through the hard work and dedication of our faculty and staff. You'll be hard-pressed to see a more dedicated group of people. We are successful because of our teachers' belief in education. Our stories were able to begin because of our teachers' belief in us. You know, we must thank every person that has helped us through this exposition. Teachers, parents, and friends. We are here because of them. So let's give all of our supporters a warm round of applause. The second story are the stories that we, the students, carry. We are all products of our life stories. And do you want to know the amazing thing about stories? There's always conflict, a challenge that needs to be overcome so the hero can grow stronger. And everyone in this room has faced conflict themselves, whether it's the stress and anxiety we feel from tests, friendships coming and then going, or the pressure to perform well in whatever activity we're a part of. We've all been held back by roadblocks, but we knock those roadblocks down. In this crowd, there are stories of students who are the first in their family to graduate high school. Stories of students who turned a 1.7 GPA into a 3.2. And stories of students who, despite the challenges, prevailed. See, Rosemount is built on this passion that drives its story of fighters forward. And we should be proud of the stories that we have created. After 4 long years of studying, of writing, and of turning in School G assignments at 11:59 on the dot, we've made it. And thank God for that. See, in our own ways, we've all beat the odds. In our own ways, we have all found success. The fact that we are here today, after 4 long years of work, shows our perseverance. See, our challenges and our hardships should not define our story. We should be proud to be from Rosemount, because we all have different backgrounds, but we all have one thing in common: a fighting spirit. And the final story that I want to share has not actually been written yet. This story is about the future. See, the legacy of high school is what we do after it. Do you want to know the best part about stories? If you're the author, you can write whatever ending you want. And we are all the authors of our own stories. And all we have to do is choose to put pen on paper. I want us to all promise that we'll make the most out of our future. Because I've seen you all. The potential is unmistakable. And no matter where you go these next 4 years, just know that you have the ability to make this world a better place. Periodically, Mr. Roback would speak to us and announce the Rosemount Value of the Month. The positive attributes we need to succeed and make the world a brighter place have already been instilled within us, in our narrative. See, we live in a time where doing what is right is critical. And we all have what it takes to do what's right. Because when I look into this crowd, I don't just see graduates. I see our future entrepreneurs, doctors, engineers, welders, teachers, social workers, electricians, and I'll say it, I think we have a future president in there. Mr. Alba, our choir teacher, told us as freshmen that a year from now, we're going to wish that we started today. We must be willing to write the next chapter of our story, to take chances and see where they lead us. See, the real great thing about stories is that they tie us together. So always remember the tales from the past, treasure the adventures that we are making today, and write new narratives in the future. Do it so the next time we see each other, we can share some news about our stories. So congratulations, class of 2019. Now let's walk out those doors the same way that we came in. Together as a class. Together as a community. Together as one single story. Thank you.
Good job. I'm gonna make you take your water back. You did great. Wonderful. AJ, thank you for your contributions to the Rosemount High School community, including your poignant words this evening. We are grateful to learn of your story, and we hopefully cherish and celebrate moments and stories like this moving forward. You cleverly touched upon one of the greatest virtues of Rosemount High School: our pride in the past, performance in the present, and promise in the future. At this time, it is my pleasure to present the Rosemount High School's concert choir, as well as other senior choir members under the direction of Mr. Stephen Albaugh. Please, all senior choir members, come forward at this time. As they're coming forward, I would also like to recognize Mr. Albaugh's colleagues, Rosemount choral teachers, Ms. Gina Toso and Ms. Laura Sandham, who have worked with many of our seniors over the past 4 years. Students Abby Doran and Nick Tentis, 2 members of our concert choir leadership team, will introduce the selections chosen by the choir this evening.
Our first song for this evening will be John Legend's Out There, first performed for the Obama administration, with soloist and my best friend since kindergarten, Lorenzo Vega. Out There encourages listeners to make a change today, that it is up to all of us to change the world, that tomorrow is now.
Our second song that we will be performing is Irish Blessing. The Irish Blessing has been performed by the RHS Concert Choir and Choral Program for many years, being sung at concerts, graduation ceremonies, and international tours. The Irish Blessing serves to unite us all as a class one final time before we part ways and create our own paths. To the class of 2019, we hope that the roads rise to meet you, that the wind is always at your back, and the sun always shines on your face. Until we meet again.
Hear this message wherever you stand. I'm calling every woman, calling every man. We're the generation, we can't afford to wait. The future started yesterday and we're already late. We've been looking for a song to sing, search for a melody, search for someone to lead. We've been looking for the world to change. If you feel the same, go on and say if you're out there. Sing along with me if you're out there. I'm dying to believe that you're out there. Stand up and say it loud if you're out there. Tomorrow starting now. Now.
And what a beautiful song, and what an amazing group. Let's give our concert choir and our senior singers one more round of applause. Thank you again to the concert choir and senior singers. You've made amazing contributions to the arts at Rosemount High School. Now, as tradition, members of the senior class each year select one faculty member to speak at this ceremony. This year, the seniors have selected Mr. Dale Hebel. Mr. Hebel has been teaching for 38 years in the district. The past 35 of those have been here at Rosemount High School, where he currently teaches honors physics and serves as the department leader of science. Throughout his teaching career, Mr. Hebel has taught all levels of earth science, biology, chemistry, and physics. He also has been the Rosemount High School's Science Olympiad advisor for the past 21 years, and a little known fact, was a gymnastics coach for 15 years in the 1980s and the 1990s. Most importantly, Mr. Hebel is a champion of students in everything he does. It is my honor to introduce to you the 2019 faculty graduation speaker, Mr. Dale Hebel.
I did not receive a hat or a fancy tassel, so I brought my own. My fishing hat. And for all those physics students that just completed your electrical projects, my tassel. With graduation tonight, you will be embarking on a wonderful journey to new places, new friends, new experiences, and new vocations. Seniors' life can be very stressful, sometimes chaotic, and always very busy. You will need a firm foundation to regroup, to build back up from all that life will give you. My advice to you seniors, keep life simple and follow your passion. This could be your foundation. This base does not need to be complicated. It can be found in 3 easy words: can't, sorry, and love. Whoa, that's a... Kate Young, what can I do for you? Absolutely. Will you throw me one, please? Kate, I think I tore a muscle in my shoulder. Thanks, Kate. Since I request your participation in tonight's speech, we need to see if you are still active learners. Most of you have seen the movie Bohemian Rhapsody about Queen's lead singer, Freddie Mercury. During the 1985 Live Aid concert, Freddie sang, "Ayo." Whoa, that's pretty good. Please join Ben Olson. He wants to test your enthusiastic response.
Say ayo. I know you guys can do better than that. Come on. Ayo. 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 All right.
Now we are talking. Thanks, Ben. The first word I want you to never use again is can't. In fact, let's get it out of the way right now. After I count 1, 2, 3, let's all say can't together. 1, 2, 3. There. That's one less negative word that will stymie you from starting a challenging task. With can't out of the way, you're open to endless possibilities that await you. My wife and sister beat breast cancer, and my very best friend, who I've known since the 7th grade, is beating cancer called multiple myeloma right now. Can't simply does not exist in their vocabulary. Do not include it in yours. When I was 3 years old, my father was in a water diving accident and became paralyzed from the waist down. My father had all kinds of reasons to feel discouraged, to complain, and have self-pity. He did none of these. When I searched my 55 wonderful years I had with him, he never mentioned can't. You would think it would have come up in various activities, events, daily household chores. It did not. And as a tribute to my dad's attitude towards life, I never even knew my dad was handicapped until I read it on his special parking permit. Up to that point in my life, I just thought my dad had difficulty moving his legs. Please approach life with enthusiasm for all the infinite possibilities awaiting you. And by removing can't, you really can do anything. I found this quote in my room by Jimmy Dean, posted by an honors physics student. I can't change the direction of the wind, but I can adjust my sails to always reach my destination. Life is about your attitude and zest for happiness, and not about can't. The second word I want you to never use again is sorry. Let's get this one out of the way. After I count 1, 2, 3, please say sorry. 1, 2, 3. Life will throw a lot at you, and you have to make countless decisions. Some you'll make very quickly. Others you have time to carefully craft your response. All your decisions will not only impact you, but they impact others as well. Before you tell someone a hurtful, demeaning, derogatory remark, please think first and foremost, will I most likely need to apologize or say sorry for any kind words or actions? I'm sure you've heard, think before you act. That's simple, and that's effective. Let's imagine if everyone thought about the ramifications of the words before they said them. Before you respond to another person's words or actions, stop and think, as Atticus Finch did in To Kill a Mockingbird. You really never understand a person until you consider things from his point of view, until you climb in his skin and walk around in it. Put yourself in other people's shoes or Birkenstock sandals. Please don't judge others. Respect the diversity that makes this world so great and so strong. The third word I'd like you always to use in your daily conversations, love. I try to use this word as much as I can with my family and friends. You would think if you use this word too much, its meaning would become diluted. I find myself using the word love 3 to 10 times every day. I find it easy to use when you are surrounded by amazing people like my lovely wife Carol, my son Kyle, my family, and all my wonderful friends. The meaning of love does not get diluted, but becomes more powerful and impactful with use. 38 years ago, I told my father I was going to ask Carol to marry me. And all he said back was, "Do you love her?" I said, "Yes, I love her very much." His reply was, "Then tell her you love her every single day." Well, I've taken my father's advice, and I tell Carol I love her every single day. The fun I have with saying I love you every day, it's to do it in new, creative ways. Yes, I've used the 3-squeeze handshake, I love you. I've written it down in notes, in texts, and in the sand at beaches. I've tried hundreds of ways to say I love you. Yes, some are very silly, but every new attempt puts a smile on my wife's face. It just never gets old when you tell people you love them. Please don't wait to tell the special people in your life that you love them. Let the first words out of your mouth be, "I love you, Mom. I love you, Dad. I love you, Grandmother. I love you, Grandfather," at the conclusion of this ceremony. Remember, you did not get to this RHS graduation without the help from a lot of very special, caring people. Please let them all know how much you love them. I hope you will add the Jason Mraz song, "Have It All," to your favorite playlist. Every time you listen to this song, please remember all the teachers, all the coaches, parents, grandparents, and friends, all wishing you one amazing life that has it all. I wish all of you much love in your life, and I hope you find a very special person who makes you smile every time you think of their name, every time you see them, every time you text them, every time you get a phone call from them, every time you wash the car with them, and every time you take a walk together with them. My wife Carol makes me smile countless times a day, every day. I hope you find such a delightful person in your life. By eliminating can't, the whole world opens up with endless possibilities. And by choosing your words carefully, life will become more enjoyable and more rewarding. Keep it simple, graduates, and I hope you indeed have it all. Hey, Ben, I gotta get up in the air.
May you have auspiciousness and causes of success. May you have the confidence to always do your best. May it take no effort in
Mr. Hebel wants me to tell you guys to dance, so just stand up and dance, I guess. You gotta listen to Mr. Hebel.
May you always lead from the beating in your chest. May you be treated like an esteemed guest. May you get to rest. May you catch your breath. May the best of your todays be the worst of your tomorrows. Whoa. May the road less paved be the road that you follow. Oh. Well, here's to the hearts that you're gonna break. Here's to the lives that you're gonna change. Here's to the infinite possible ways to love you. I want you to have it. Here's to the good times we're gonna have. You don't need money, you got a free pass. Here's to the fact that I'd be sad without you. I want you to have it all. I want you to have it all. I want you to have it all. I want you to have it all.
That's a pretty tough one to follow up. But Mr. Hebel, thank you for your message of love and hope, and for offering simple yet incredibly valuable advice to our graduates. Your succinct message and focus on students is also a fitting tribute to how the Rosemount High School community holds you in our hearts. That is, a teacher leader who is humble, kind, ethical, and most importantly, student-focused. Thank you, Mr. Hebel, for raising the bar and for leading with empathy and compassion. The class of 2019 has been greatly influenced by you and the example you set every day in our school. The Rosemount High School community wants you and your wife, Carol, to also have it all, moving forward into your next chapter in life filled with new adventures. Thank you. At this time, I would like to draw attention to your program and recognize the academic accomplishments of the class and also provide details of the regalia worn by the graduates. National Honor Society members are wearing gold honor cords. Spanish Honor Society members are wearing red and gold honor cords. A red, white, and blue honor cord identifies members of the National French Honor Society. National German Honor Society members are identified by their red, gold, and black honor cords. National Mandarin Honor Society members are wearing purple honor cords. Avid scholars are recognized by their white honor cords. Rosemount High School graduates who attended the School of Environmental Studies are wearing a green tassel. Members of Tri-M, the Music and Dance Honor Society, are displaying a pink honor cord. Students who have completed the District 196 American Indian Education Program are wearing a white stole, and the top 10% of the senior class are wearing gold tassels. And finally, the class valedictorians are wearing a blue academic sash with a gold stripe, while the salutatorians are wearing a gold academic sash. Moving forward, I would like to individually introduce the salutatorians and valedictorians from the graduating class of 2019, along with their parents. I ask that the graduates and parents stand as their names are announced and remain standing until all introductions are complete. Please hold your applause until the end of the introductions, and students will be announced in alphabetical order. We have two salutatorians in the class of 2019. Both of these students have a 3.996 grade point average. They are Shaza Hussein. Shaza's parents are Jalil Aldeen Hussein and Fatima Idris. Shaza plans to attend Harvard University and major in computer science and linguistics. Our other salutatorian is Kelsey Olson. Kelsey's parents are Bruce and Susie Olson. Kelsey plans to attend the College of St. Scholastica and major in occupational therapy. We have 18 students ranked number 1 in the class of 2019. All 18 of these students have a perfect 4.0 grade point average and are considered the class valedictorians. They are Emil Abdelghani. Emil's parents are Susan and Weil Abdelghani. Emil plans to attend the University of St. Thomas and major in biology and pre-medicine. Olivia Alberts. Olivia's parents are Don and Michael Alberts. Olivia plans to attend the University of Minnesota Twin Cities and major in international business and computer science. Maisie Armstrong. Maisie's parents are Leah and Christopher Armstrong. Maisie plans to attend Wake Forest University and major in international business or marketing. Madison Bailey. Madison's parents are Jamie and Michael Bailey. Madison plans to attend the University of Minnesota Twin Cities and major in computer science. Kira Bordage. Kira's parents are Tanya Young and Eric Bordage. Kira plans to attend the University of Minnesota at Duluth and major in biology. Danny Cox. Danny's parents are Peggy and Mark Cox. Danny plans to attend the University of Michigan and major in engineering. Abby Doran. Abby's parents are Rhonda and Judd Doran. Abby plans to attend Gustavus Adolphus College and major in mathematics and pre-medicine. Laura Erdman. Laura's parents are Ruth and Jeff Erdman. Laura plans to attend the University of Minnesota Twin Cities and major in computer science. Sydney Essler. Sydney's parents are Paul and Stacia Essler. Sydney plans to attend Washington University in St. Louis and major in computer science and mathematics. Kylie Estebeau. Kylie's parents are Carrie and Jonathan Estebeau. Kylie plans to attend Winona State University and major in nursing. Dominic Phillip. Dominic's parents are Carrie and Brian Phillip. Dominic plans to attend the University of Minnesota at Twin Cities and major in aerospace engineering. Emma Ginter. Emma's parents are Amy and Brad Ginter. Emma plans to attend the University of Minnesota, Twin Cities, and major in international business. Jake Liggett. Jake's parents are Trace and Jill Liggett. Jake plans to attend the University of Wisconsin at Madison, where he plans to major in actuarial science. Michelle Kwan. Michelle's parents are Sue Fun and Keen Kwan. Michelle plans to attend the University of Minnesota, Twin Cities, and major in chemical engineering and material science and engineering. Jack Seepersad. Jack's parents are Jennifer and Kripanan Seepersad. Jack plans to attend the University of Minnesota, Twin Cities, and major in political science, international economics, and business law. Rose Sieve. Rose's parents are Chris and Ed Sieve. Rose plans to attend Luther College and major in business, math, or Spanish. Katie Trzynski. Katie's parents are Stacy and Alan Trzynski. Katie plans to attend the University of Florida and major in biology and pre-medicine. And Anna Wenman. Anna's parents are Deborah and Tony Wenman. Anna plans to attend the University of Connecticut and major in biological sciences in pre-medicine. Would you now please recognize the accomplishments of our salutatorians and valedictorians? Rosemount High School prides itself on our emphasis of the AAA philosophy. We believe the best education is one that includes quality experiences in academics, athletics, and the arts. We believe a great school offers students varied opportunities in all of these areas. The class of 2019 is added to the 102-year tradition of the AAA excellence at Rosemount High School. These graduates enhanced our culture by balancing academics while exploring their passions in athletics and the arts. To highlight some AAA accomplishments, I would ask students to stand per my direction, and I would ask that you hold your applause until all groups have been recognized. The first A, academics. The following students have demonstrated scholarly excellence in the area of academics. Students, please stand if you are a member of one of the 5 different honor societies. Thank you. Students, please stand if you are an advanced placement scholar. Thank you. Students, please stand if you're in the top 10% of the graduating class. Thank you. Students, please stand if you are a National Merit Commended Scholar or National Semifinalist or Finalist. Students, please stand if you are a member of AVID 12. Students, please stand if you participated in dual enrollment either through in-college or the University of Minnesota College in the Schools. Thank you. And finally, students, please stand if you have taken at least one advanced placement course during your time at Rosemount High School. Thank you. The second A, athletics. Students, please stand if you participated in athletics during your time at Rosemount High School. Amongst you right now are conference champions, section champions, and state champions. Class of 2019, thank you for leaving your legacy in athletics. Your leadership and hard work have laid the foundation for many successes and championships to come. Thank you. Of special note, I would like to give recognition to our graduates who are members of the girls' track team. Please stand and be recognized for winning the State True Team Track Championship this spring. Thank you, and all the best at the upcoming state track meet. The third A, the arts. Students, please stand if you participated in the arts and/or activities during your time at Rosemount High School. Amongst you right now are conference champions, honor ensemble participants, and state champions. Class of 2019, thank you for leaving your legacy in the arts and activities. Your creativity, your talents, and your passion have laid the foundation for many more successes and distinction in the years to come. Thank you. Of special note, I would like to give recognition to our graduates who are members of the Pride of Rosemount, the RHS Marching Band. Please stand and be recognized for winning yet another state championship, the 12th state title. Thank you. And one last group to recognize. Students, I would ask the 25 graduates who have decided to serve their country by entering the United States military to please stand. The class of 2019 continues our school's rich tradition of graduates who choose a path of sacrifice and service to their country upon graduation. Students, on behalf of the faculty and staff of Rosemount High School, our deepest and sincere appreciation. Our best wishes for your success and safety. We give our heartfelt gratitude for choosing to serve your country. Thank you again. As you could see, it's remarkable that so many students stood and were recognized for their involvements and accomplishments in the 3 A's, academics, athletics, and the arts. As impressive as this is, I would be remiss to not mention the students in the class of 2019 whose path and journey to this day hasn't been so easy. For there are students amongst us who didn't just stand right now. And I want to acknowledge that this night, this celebration, is about all students sitting in these chairs before us. In fact, this night may have even more meaning and significance to students who struggled or who had major obstacles to overcome in their life. Please know we are proud of you, and we respect your resiliency and grit in just making it to this night. I urge you to learn and grow from your challenging life experiences and keep fighting, keep asking for help and support, and keep believing in yourselves. So, Rosemount class of 2019, I want to say thank you for the legacy you will leave in our school community. Please understand that this sense of community at Rosemount High School is special. It is unique, and it is something we should value and be proud of. I believe the reason for this strong sense of community is no secret. It's actually quite simple. It is you. It is all 636 of you. It is our faculty, it is our staff, and it is the parents and family members sitting throughout this very arena. We are all part of the Rosemount High School community. We are all Rosemount High School. I am so proud to stand up here in front of this class, the class of 2019, and I can say with the utmost confidence, there is great promise in the future. Now, before we present the graduating class, there is one quick reminder for parents and guardians and family members. Life Touch Studios will be taking an individual photograph of each graduate as they receive their diploma. We therefore request that individuals not come to the floor or approach the stage for pictures during the ceremony. And now, let us take the final step in tonight's ceremony as we present the graduating class. Would the Rosemount High School class of 2019 please rise? Miss Jackie Magnuson, board chairperson, will receive the class. Chairperson Magnuson, on behalf of the faculties and administrations of all District 196 schools that these young men and women have attended, I offer this class to you. I certify that each individual about to receive a diploma has met or exceeded all the requirements for graduation, and I recommend they be granted diplomas.
On behalf of the Rosemount High School community, the faculty and staff of District 196, it is my honor to accept the class of 2019 for Rosemount High School graduation. Class of 2019, our community can only offer opportunities to you. You are the people that have to take those opportunities and turn them into your successes, and we have so loved watching your successes. Class of 2019, Rosemount High School, we wish you all the best. Always look for those opportunities to create your successes. Congratulations.
Would the Rosemount High School class of 2019 please now come forward to receive your diplomas. Each graduate's name will be announced as they receive their diploma. In respect for each graduate, so that their name is heard, we request that the audience refrain from cheering following the reading of an individual student's name. Thank you in advance for your cooperation.
Emel Weil Mustafa Abdelgoni.
Levi Brent Thomas Allen. Alexander Daniel Alvarado.
Abdi Fatah Hassan Abdi Araman.
William Anthony Amen.
Abijalil Mohammed Abdullahi.
Haley Victoria Anderson.
Roger Jean Abercrombie.
Kate Mackenzie Anderson.
Brett Andrew Abraham.
Mackenzie Lynn Anderson.
Benjamin Lee Adams.
Michaela Joe Anderson.
Cecilia Marie Adams.
Vivian Angulo.
Matthew Hayden Adams.
Amir Jamal Ansari.
Michael Paul Adashak.
Maisie Fry Armstrong.
Aaron Jewel Isles.
Kinsey Grace Austin.
Is it Riva? Zoe Riva Isles.
Giovanna Hua Ming Ayers.
Ola Watobi Lola Aftu Wabe.
Solomon Usifer Bachlani.
Alec Earl Alberg.
Madison Lee Bailey.
Ethan John Albrecht.
Jeremiah Richard Bailey.
Madison K. Honor.
Taylor June Barabash.
Olivia Francis Crothers Alberts.
Alexandra Christine Barkus.
Joshua Alex.
Maxwell Benjamin Barker.
William David Alect.
Zachary Charles Barnick.
Heather Ann Allen.
Kojo Barner.
Kayla Elizabeth Allen.
Haley Elizabeth Douglas.
Ian Whitney Barnum.
Cooper Thomas Chelstrom.
Julian David Barrientos.
Nicholas Thomas Hawk Bernadine.
Cody Glenn Bartel.
Stephanie K. Beslin.
Brock Aaron Bartko.
Hannah Rebecca Beamer.
Christopher Ethan Bartz.
Sydney Ray Biebel.
Sergey Batvinka.
Dominic Vincent Bina.
Carter Joseph Bowney.
Alexander Sergey Binkin.
Preston Lee Bear.
Melissa Arlene Bishop.
Matthew Douglas Ballou.
Chakira Danae Bivens.
Owen Michael Benson.
Jenna Ashley Birgo.
Elizabeth Elaine Bentley.
Daniel Gerald Bleacher.
Alec Nicholas Berg.
Nathaniel Lewis Borboom.
Ethan Patrick Berg.
Renee Catherine Boldus.
Noah Matthew Berg.
Alexis Ryan Bondis.
Alexis Margaret Berger.
Shaylin Marie Bozen.
Tobias Maxwell Berg.
Kira Lee Bordage.
McKenna Grace Berkebile.
JC Lee Boxeth.
Gabriel James Birkin.
Kaylin May Bresnahan.
Jared Michael Browning.
Maxwell Andrews Carter.
Taylor Lauren Bruns.
Winston Davis Cartwright.
Carson Andrew Bryce.
Chase Anthony Caruso.
Taya Patricia Buckman.
Justin Michael Castellini.
Grady Charles Buck.
Kara Lynn Cedar.
Jaden Matthew Buck.
Michael Leonard Chuckna.
Samuel Donovan Boudin.
Aaron Rose Clausen.
Cara May Bexler.
Jenna Bernice Clement Elazar.
Colby Dean Boonduff. Dorf.
Hunter James Cloutier.
Jenica Mariah Whitlock Bunny.
Sydney Rose Cochran.
Faith Renee Bussey.
Zachariah Allen Colucci.
Abigail Margaret Campbell.
Zachariah Boucher Corbett.
Campen. Alyssa Grace Campen.
Lillian Faith Corbin.
Hannah Elise Campen.
Natalie K. Carell.
Sydney Christine Carlson.
Madison Taylor Kalur.
Blake Christopher Carpenter.
Daniel Joseph Cox.
Brady Mason Kerrigan.
Annika Elizabeth Capel Coyle.
Camden Thomas Cusack.
Grant Michael John Criddlebaugh.
Isabella Tolentino Custodio.
Maximus Anthony Cuddigan.
Kristen Joy Lee Daly.
Tess Elaine Dersher.
Nia Tui Dang.
Ria Sanjay Dutt.
Bryce Edwards Daniels.
Jane Margaret Dvorak.
Ainsley Elizabeth Davis.
Ashley Summer Dwyer.
Aaliyah Rose Davis.
Lauren Ann Ebling.
Devin Lee Day.
Desiree Amare Ekstrom.
Wesley Philip Dean.
Alyssa Jean Eichten.
Kayla Ray Deckert.
Ethan Levi Ellison.
Grace Elizabeth DeGroat.
Sarah Ann Innix.
Thank you. Matthew Dylan Delacerda.
Maxwell Thomas Enright.
Noelle Grace DeMarco.
Laura Ray Erdman.
Ryan Daniel Demars.
Samuel Erickson Schultz.
Jaden Rose Dodge.
Layden Escobedo.
Abigail Page Durin.
Sydney Marie Essler.
Tierra Brianna Doss.
Kylie K. Estebo.
Hung Do Vu.
Colin Andrew Everman.
Allison Brianna Dukeshire.
Reed Channing Everts.
Mason James Dupuy.
Noah Michael Fandrick.
Joseph John Fishbach.
Jacob Michael Fillick.
Rebecca K. Flannery.
Dominic James Phillip.
Rachel Ann Fowler.
Corbin James Gradine.
Payne James Scott Fresky.
Garrett Lee Graham.
Frey. Tyler Christian Frey.
Joseph Thomas Graney.
Addison Thomas Fugate.
Garrison Kincaid Green.
Olivia McDonald Bernstall.
Chloe Ariella Griffith.
Morgan Lynn Gale.
Jenna Sophia Grutzmacher.
Thomas Harold Gallagher.
Derek Nicholas Griswatz.
Evan James Geiwitz.
David James Gullen.
Bria Alexandra Gerlach.
Jonathan Anthony Gutierrez Brown.
Samantha Joe Gerner.
Griffin Theodore Haas.
Cassidy Joe Geyer.
Logan Nicholas Haley.
Jeremaine Giles. Jacoby Jeremaine Giles. Congratulations, Emma.
Chelsea Marie Halling.
Emma Cheryl Ginter.
Lucas Kenneth Hanley.
Glitto. Noah Charles Glitto.
Lauren Grace Hansen.
Alyssa Rose Goddard.
Allison Ruth Harris.
Sophie Grace Geldner.
Zeke Isaac Harris.
Ordapesa. Isela Marcel Gomez Oripesa.
Olante Harris.
Mitchell Thomas Orilla Gold.
Ashlyn Suzanne Harchie.
Amina Jamal Hasuna. Amina Jamal Hasuna.
Iman Noor Hassan.
Logan Davis Hathaway. So it's Patrick Thomas. Patrick, excuse me.
Faisal Abdi Hassan.
Patrick Thomas Hayes.
Sierra Rose Hunter.
Ashley Nicole Head.
Madison Marie Huss.
Lauren Christina Henley.
Shaza Jalaluddin Hussein.
Martha Alexandra Hernandez.
Kayla Danielle Heigl.
Jocelyn Alexandria Hester.
I will. Fernando Dylan Ibarra.
Samuel Richard Kim Hillstead.
Yasmin Ibrahim.
Riley Srey Henez.
Daisy Alexandra Inamagua.
Abigail Grace Hinky.
Claire Marie Inkala.
Marissa Ray Hinkle, yeah? Marissa Ray Hinkle.
Abraham Iareta.
Jacobson Donald Hodgson.
McKenna Francis Jacobson.
Nicholas Paul Hoffman.
Isaac Alston John.
Dalton Reed Hogan.
Alexis Lynn Johnson.
Zoe Bethann Holland.
Amber Rose Johnson.
Nathaniel Luke Holmberg.
Carter Evan Johnson.
Marin Janice Honcharenko.
Charles Stephen Johnson.
Jet Douglas Hareka.
Kyla Lee Johnson.
Ian John Hubbard.
Logan Nicholas Johnson.
Christopher James Hunter.
Mara May Johnson.
Shelby Nicole Johnson.
Samuel Carl Johnson.
Heidi Rebecca Jones.
Desiree Monique Knight.
Emily Rose Judd.
David Joseph Knoll.
Jillian Christine Cotterlick.
Hayden Travis Kolinsky.
Megan Marie Kerr.
Margaret Irene Kopecki.
Corbin Jonathan Kaiser.
Maxfield Cameron Korth.
Haley Cook Kane.
Rena Marie Kranz.
Brendan Michael Canta.
Madison Lee Kirchnavy.
Jacob Paul Kaupa.
Lily Cecilia Kreikelberg.
Matthew Stephen Kaus.
Ben John Kromschroeder.
Kirby Patrick Kafis.
Lucas Lee Kronbeck.
Rachel Ning Kearns.
Sophia Kathleen Kuchara.
Sawyer Thomas Kearns.
Jack Myers Labatt.
Hunter Lane Ketterling.
Luke Myers Labatt.
Anshra Khan.
Megan Elizabeth Larson.
Sydney Ruth Kidder.
Gabrielle Nicole Levon.
Dylan Michael Kilmartin.
Madeline Milai Tong Levong.
Bryn Alexis Kimmel.
Livia Jane Leary.
Will Kinzel. Ferret Klopp. Ferret Klopp.
Mackenzie Elizabeth Lee.
Joshua Ferret Klopp.
Miriam Leon.
Grace Elizabeth Lehman.
Caleb Maida.
Jordan Lynn Lehman.
Micah Maida.
Laura Emily Westrom Lehman.
Haley Mayart.
Austin Jack Lentz.
Bennett Magnuson.
Megan Catherine Larrett.
Nicholas Richard Magnuson.
Amari Lamir Lett.
Luke Majeski.
Fung Lu.
Maya Lynn Majeski.
Jacob Thomas Liggett.
Devin Mackey.
Evan Alton Lilgan.
Timothy King Malika.
Ryan Linkert.
Nicole Marchev.
Tyler Dion Linneruth.
Caitlin Irene Martin.
Grace Elizabeth Lynette.
Christopher Patrick Martin.
Ethan Loesch.
Jamie Ray Martin.
Sumaya Lulu.
James Maurice Martinez.
Corey James Loy.
Riley Jordan Martinson.
Trevor Lucier.
Catherine Elizabeth Marty.
Ileana Luebert.
Tanis Marzatelli.
Kate Elise Luna.
Morgan Raquel Masuin.
Shayla Ann Loon.
Carson Michael Mato.
Josie Diane McCann.
Jack Gordon Morrison.
Brenna McCarthy.
Sierra Grace Morrison.
Nicole Marie McPhee.
Eric Bruce Mosier.
Peyton Bryce McCowan.
Benjamin John Marachek.
Keely Therese McKeever.
Juan Diego Mura.
Caitlin Marie McLean.
Alexander Stephen Murphy.
Keely Lauren McLean.
Madeline Elizabeth Lee Murphy.
Edward Benjamin McManamy VII.
Patrick William Murphy.
Megan Lynn McNamara.
Nico Ali Muri.
Keaton Matthew Miller.
Chantel Mackenzie Nakatoni.
Sarah Rahel
Mitchell.
Brianna Jeanette Nelson.
Abdullah Omar Mohammed.
Diana Marie Nelson.
Andrea Iwana Moise.
Reed Earl Nelson.
Wyatt Allen Moldy.
Lauren Lee Nerland.
Gabriel James Molitor.
Han Thon Win No.
Ashley Marie Montgomery.
Brandon Swan Fong Win.
Jack Yellow Jacket Moran.
Thomas Trong Win.
Alyssa Jane Morris.
Toby Kwong Win.
Jessica Lee Noonan.
Jaden Nitty.
Emily Ann Nord.
Isaiah James Owens.
Michaela Nicole Nording.
Julia Margaret Owens.
Catherine Mariva Sama.
Brendan David Pacheco.
Greta Nygaard.
Jason Thomas Pachorik.
Caleb Joshua Awkward.
Chase Andrew Parker.
Enya Allenschlager von Kaller.
Lily Ann Parla.
Austin Oman.
Carter Noel Pass.
Abigail Ann Maria Olson.
Ariana Maria Passari.
Anna Catherine Olson.
Bethany Joy Patterson.
Benjamin James Olson.
Benjamin Michael Paulson.
Kelsey Ann Olson.
Andrew Robert Pereira.
Laura Rose Olson.
Logan Vincent Hallett Peterson.
Parker Olson.
Loren Rose Peterson.
Spencer Olson.
Wyatt Francis Peterson.
Will Daniel Olson.
Kaylin Nicole Pawarek.
Janae Trish O'Neill.
Nina Pham.
Gabriel Joseph Orlando.
Abby Marie Pilger.
Bailey Joe Osterhaus.
Allison Mahala Roberts.
You want Thomas? Maxwell Thomas Otterdahl.
Nathan George Roberts.
Rafael Miguel Popa.
Riley Naray Robinette.
Thomas Charles Purfirst.
David Winston Robbins.
Michelle Carmen Kwan.
Jacqueline Sue Robinson.
Jacqueline Therese Radovasovich.
Alex Rodriguez.
Faiza Ali Raffle.
Valerie Jasmine Rodriguez Bedola.
Natalia Ramirez.
William Daniel Rhoda.
Dustin Michael Raphael.
Guadalupe Roman Flores.
Lillian Ava Rapp.
Hayden Kenneth Roy.
Brandon Ratsamy.
Caleb Jean Rodebush.
Emma Roderman Reed.
Thomas William Rule.
Yasmin de Guzman Resurrection.
Cameron Lee Rund Chinadonkon.
Andrew William Ryder.
Cameron Jared Rust.
Danielle Marie Reuter.
Justin Rigg.
Chizaram Amarachi Richards Okori.
Jackson Sabo.
Ikenna Chiamaram Richards Okori.
Onat Prakash Salagram.
Caden Michael Richter.
Jenna Marie Soleil.
Cameron Ann Riesinger.
Prudence Mumbe Sande.
Alyssa Marie Riffenberg.
Jose Marie Carlos Santos.
Jacqueline Renee Ritchie.
Thomas Aldrich Sims.
Julia Marlis Ritter.
Sydney Sirik.
Madison Lydia Sawin.
Alina Viliamna Sirik.
Akila Joshua Borvasa Shackle.
Jacob Curtis Sywick.
Austin William Shoddy.
Courtney Marie Smallman.
Riley Myler Schimmel.
Sarah Elizabeth Smelter.
Oliver Duncan Schlagel.
Caden Smith.
Chloe Schmitz.
Ethan Warren Smith.
Alan James Shawnee.
Haley Mariah Smith.
Jaden Ellis Scholler.
Jaden Roseanne Smith.
Alec Shoes.
Nicholas William Smith.
Lauren Elizabeth Schroeder.
Skylar Mackenzie Smith.
Logan Ray Schultz.
Brittany Snyder.
Jordan Matthew Scott.
Matthew Snyder.
Delaney Joe Skur.
Nathan Snyder.
Jack Narayan Siprasad.
Tara Catherine Snyder.
Lee Alexander Shannon.
Callie Ann Soika.
David Shaman.
James Anderson Swallow.
Jada Annette Shepard.
Cody James Spaeth.
Nolan William Sherman.
No full name. Reed Douglas Stanton.
Haley Kiana Sickler.
Cora Tokash.
Rose Julia Sieve.
Sina Atto Legrand Tonu.
Taylor Ann Steigerwald.
Karina Torres.
Abby Elizabeth Stensrud.
David William Tuzinot.
Erica Irene Stenzel.
Can you say Mamba instead of Donald? So Marcus Mamba.
Jacqueline Tran.
Marcus Mamba Stephenson.
Is it Queen? Kim Queen T. Tron.
Caitlin Andrea Storley.
Catherine Rose Troshinsky.
Sienna Annika Stuckey.
Mackenzie Alexis Tucker.
Brooke Ann Sullivan.
Isaac Howard Tuttle.
Andrew Clayton James Sunquist.
Melina Tyree.
Anushka Sunkum.
Madison Johanna Valiant.
Johnston Thomas Swope.
Sophia Lynn Valencia.
Anthony Joseph Tabura.
Elizabeth Ray Van Buren.
Nicholas David Tentis. You want me to do the whole thing?
Nicholas Scott Van Hamert.
Carlos Miguel Pagdalian Thomas.
Lauren Kathleen Van Sickle.
Noah Riley Thomas.
Dylan Patrick Vanderloop.
Kate Therese Thompson.
Noah Riley Vanderloop.
Noah Michael Thompson.
Naikai Alina Vang.
Evan Matthew Thorne.
Ryan James Vassell.
Haley Rose Togba.
Lorenzo Marcos Vago.
Justin Flomo Togba.
James Michael Webby.
Jackson Lloyd Tidd.
Wiley Emerson White.
Nicholas Allen Michael Finesse.
Liliana Rose Wydell.
Ethan Ray Verdusco.
Emma K. Weisenberger.
Samuel Joseph Vingy.
Keelan Williams.
Julia Alexon Vitale.
Maisha Ferris Williams.
Alexis Rose Vixavang.
Mandrake Leonard Wilson.
Congratulations. Anthony Vincent Voto.
Haley Marie Wimberly.
Mitchell Joseph Wagner.
Jet Wong Parker.
Logan Thomas Waite.
Zachary Robert Wood.
Shane Christopher Walzak.
Devin James Alexander Wyatt.
Marvin Levette Walker Jr.
Alexis Kristen Young.
Thomas Lloyd Walker.
Kate Adelaide Young.
Kaylee Marie Walter.
Zachary Lott Young.
Kaylee Joe Webb.
Hannah Rose Zanmiller.
Joshua Dennis Weber.
Alexis Zapata.
Julia Ray Weirs.
Haley Jeanette Zeiler.
Tygan Delaney Welch.
Zachary Robert Zimmer.
Anna Nicole Wenman.
Melody Lee Zmitch.
Cameron McKnight Work.
Jordan Z. Stratton.
Megan Alexis Westrich.
Just a couple of brief announcements. At the conclusion of the ceremony, the arena will be open for 30 minutes to allow time for pictures. The University of Minnesota requests that parents and guests not come to the floor after the ceremony, but that students join their parents and guests up in the stands. A reminder to students that you must ride the same bus back to school after the ceremony. You may board the buses at the same spot that they dropped you off 30 minutes from now. So, here we are. And you made it. And are you ready? I present to all of you the graduated class of 2019. Congratulations to all.